What's up, well, Fugi, why are you doing that? Anyway, what's up, everybody? How's it going? Try and get the volume right there. I think we got a good balance there. Anyway. Hi, Narita. Hi, Red. Hi, Acer. Hi, Orange. Hi, Deal. Hi, Tsunami. Hi, Yoko. Hi. Hi, how's it going? That's right, we got the hand cam again. Wow. Wacky. Hi, how y'all doing? It's good to see you all. It's been like a week since I've been here. It's been so long. How the hell do I stream again? Yeah, I kind of forgot how to stream. Anyway, hi, how y'all doing? I missed you all. Well, there are 3 of you. I haven't saw at the con, and I still miss you. But yeah, hi! Guess what? I'm back from TwitchCon! I've got so much stuff to share, to talk about, to go on about. And frankly, I still gotta figure out where I need to start. Like, work on my aim? No, I don't want to work on my aim. No. But yeah, hi friends. I've missed you all. Stop missing. Fine. If one of my mods is telling me to stop missing, I guess I gotta listen. I guess. Got new art? Nice, Yoko. Hell yeah, let's go. Oh man. So, yeah. I went to TwitchCon. Azer, you're very right. It was a time. So, I'm gonna address the elephant in the room to some people. Yeah, some things happened at TwitchCon. I'm just gonna talk about my experiences and not anybody else's. We're gonna leave that out of here. Just throw that out the window. Just, oh god, where's the stuff? I had some stuff for this. I had stuff for a gag! Oh god, where is it? Yeah, we're just gonna throw it out the window. There we go, threw it for the gag. Anyway, hi Deeps. But, yeah, I'm back. We TwitchCon'd. I'll just start with Thursday. How about that? So, you know, Thursday. Thursday was when I flew out there. So, flying out there, easy for me. Nothing really happened there. It was pretty uneventful, which, you know what, for a flight, I'm very okay with it being uneventful. And boy, are my arms tired. It's been... And that's also the flight! But, yeah, flying out there, uneventful for me. Land in San Diego, and first person I get to meet up with is Narina. So yeah, two of us were at the airport, and we were both waiting for a ride. And, I mean, we've been... Yeah, right there. You. Me. Pointing at your message. And I can kind of point at you. Anyway. I'd love to go one year. I had fun, to say the least. Well, I'll get more on that later. So, landed. Got to see Narina. We got to hang out for a good bit before our ride showed up. And who was our ride but other than Teebs? But it wasn't just Teebs. No. Now, Teebs rented a car out there. Because so many people flew in. Teebs got there. And, to our surprise, Teebs also brought along D, Dragon's Prophecy, and Tsunami! That guy right there! There. You just had to type. Yeah, you! Right there, you! So I got to meet 2 more people I've never seen before. Haha! Already off to a great start. So, you know, fortunately, there's this nice thing here. There's this great thing that helped make it easy to identify us. And I gotta go grab it, actually. I left my prop elsewhere, so I'll be right back. But don't worry, I'll keep you happy because, god dang. I'm not leaving the room. Hold on a bit. No. I also gotta fix this prop because stuff's kind of falling off. Whoopsie. So, to try and make it a little easier to be seen in a massive crowd, a very massive crowd of a bunch of ding-dongs at the San Diego airport. I was wearing this hat, which I do need to fix because, yeah, the glue kind of wore off. I just super glued a mustache to this. Now, why did I super glue a mustache to this hat? Well, there's a good reason for that. Last year, when I went to TwitchCon, Ollie Delaber, Ollie for short, was there. So, I wanted to kind of mess with it. I was like, I'm gonna get a hat and boom. Oh, Yoko, just wait. Just you wait. So, yeah, I wore that hat, helped stand out, made it easy to find. Yeah, I was hard to miss. I had the perfect plan, and it gets even better. But it gets better later on. So anyway, Thursday rolls around, and we all load up in the car, driving along, having a good yap, get dropped off at the hotel, drop off bags. Now, teams and crew leave, so it's like, okay, we're chill, we're waiting. Right now, they're like, let's just walk to the convention center, get our badges in. So hey, we got there, it was a good walk. The weather was beautiful out in San Diego, oh my god. So comfy out there, so beautiful. It was so beautiful out there. And there's the light from the dang thing. So, anyway, we got our badges. Yeah, pretty simple badge. Nothing too out of the ordinary for it. And also, our wristbands. I hated this part, actually. Hi, Zyvy, how you doing? Now, these badges, easily, for me, just for me, I want to clarify, this is just me, not the whole of TwitchCon, just me. This was the worst part of the convention for me, because this frickin' thing, they put it on me. Now, the idea behind it was like, okay, they want to be secure, so no one can just like hand this off to somebody, and somebody that's been banned from TwitchCon, or Twitch as a whole, can get in. Well, they put this on, and it got tight. Like, I don't want to tighten it anymore, because I might try to put this around something, but I am trying so freaking hard to untighten this. And it does not want to go! See? Yeah, this thing so freaking tight. You can't untighten them. You can only tighten them. So, Thursday. It was fine. Nothing bad about it at first. But as the days wore on, it started getting tighter and tighter, bit by bit. But, yeah, okay, we're fine. So Thursday rolls around, I also got my Twitch swag bag, which, not really anything in there to show off, but, yeah, whatever. So, yeah, Thursday, that happens. And we get back, get food, chill, relax. It's been a long, tiring day, go to bed early. Called it a night very early, like, well, not very early, I'd say. More like 9 p.m. out there, so 10 p.m. for me, which is usually my bedtime anyway. Nothing fancy about that. So we fast forward to Friday. Now Friday, the first day of the con, where it all begins. And this is where it gets to be real good. Gotta make sure I got a certain piece of art handy. So, Friday rolls around. And we get to the convention center before it opens up. Part of this is because VTuber, they're doing a meet and greet at the GamerSubs booth. And I'm glad I went to that one. But I'm jumping ahead a little bit. So we get there early. And the line to get in to the convention center, well, to get into the main area for the con, already stupidly long. Like, ridiculously long already. But, anyway, we were standing in line. And I'm just there, I'm wearing my Ollie hat. And suddenly, I see 3 people show up. And at first, I'm like, I've never seen you 3 before. I don't know who the hell these are. But then I hear this familiar voice. And then I hear 2 more familiar voices. And I'm like, oh my god. It's Captain Cat, Anna the Witch, and Singularity. And those 3 signed this badge. You can kind of see it. Like, there's Sam and Cat at the top, and on this side, Anna. I was like, oh my god, so good to see you all, so good to meet you all. And not only did I get them to sign this badge, no. They also signed this little guy right here. Let me see if I can find all their signatures real quick. I mean, we got cats right there at the top. Oh, jeez. I'm trying to navigate around this guy. So many signatures on this little dude. But yeah, all three of them signed this. Oh yeah, you might have seen a couple already. A couple familiar ones, but yeah. Got them to sign this guy. That was one of my big goals for the con. Run into people that I know from Joel's chat or other people associated with Joel and just be like, hey, can you sign this guy? Sign this little guy right here. And I did. It worked out. I got so many signatures. It's great. Alright, hell, a lot of the people I went with, I met them from Porcelain Maid's community. So it was kind of like a great way to bring everybody together. I still need to actually take a picture of this guy right here and be like, hey, thank you all to everybody that signed this. But I haven't done that yet. Whoopsie! I had work today. When I got home, yeah, I'll get over his stuff later. Hi, Oko! How's it going? We got Yoko and Oko in here. It's not gonna get confusing at all. So yeah, I got them to sign this. Got my badge signed. Got to sign their badges too. It was awesome. And this is before we even got into the convention center. But eventually, they opened it up, and we're all just walking in there. And this line is stupidly long. Like, I don't know who else that wasn't at TwitchCon here has been to the San Diego Convention Center, but it's big. It's pretty friggin' big. And they had people lined up wall to wall. Not quite packed like sardines. There was at least some breathing room. Oh yeah, so much walking. But they had lines. They had ropes off to separate people, just make long lines and all that. Like, oh, get back here, buddy. That sort of thing. And I think where I was standing, it was like, I don't know, the 4th, 5th, maybe the 6th or 7th line to get in. And this is for people that had already checked in and gotten their badges. I didn't even look at the line for people that hadn't gotten their badges yet. Nope. Shut up, phone. I'm busy. So, eventually they opened up. Took a little while. We got in. Now, first thing Noreen and I did, we went to the GamerSubs booth, because that's where VTuber was having their meet and greet. And it took a little while to find where that line actually was, because it wasn't clearly laid out, but we found it. And then VTuber, the first group there, showed up, and I think they had, what was it, a 75-minute window? Something like that for meeting? That line got long, quickly. I thought we were already in a long line, but then people just kept lining up behind us. I think a lot of them ended up seeing, whoever it was that was next. I can't remember who. Was it Silvervale? Might have been Silvervale, but I don't know. Either way, line got long quick. And we were standing in line. And suddenly, behind me, I hear a familiar voice. I see this guy wearing a blockhead. And it's Fuser! Fuser, the mad lad, has made his own custom blockhead helmet. He was wearing it around the convention center. It was freaking awesome. I forgot to get pictures off of my phone to share on here. Whoopsie! Hey, maybe I can do that a little bit. But we got to see Fuser. I haven't seen that guy in like, over a year. Hi, Eerie! 5 crunches, you got it. This is gonna be a little awkward. Oh, small dummy do crunches, not me? Okay. Here we go, watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, I'll do my actual crunches though, too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get the little guy back in frame. But yeah, got to see Fuser. And one thing that was amazing. So, first, he was like, hey, I got these prints. Have one. A while back, he drew Dummy Thick Joel sitting on a beach with a bunch of others. Like, there's a bigger version of this as well. In fact, there's a bigger version of this so much, he unrolled it, and I got to sign it. So I got to sign Joel's ass cheek right here. I was the first person to sign it, too. I feel so honored. I think he said he ended up getting, like, at least 40 signatures for it. That was his goal, too. Or, well, his goal. We both wanted signatures. I just wanted it on a doll. He wanted it on a picture of Joel he drew. It was a big one. It had to be, like... It might have been a 2-foot by 3-foot one. It was at least a... Oh, what's the size of it? 11 by 18 or something like that. It was a large one, to say the least. Good big one. Fantastic art, or he did. Also fantastic to see the final thing there. But yeah, that was awesome. I'm glad I got this wonderful thing. Hey, congrats on second Eerie! Third is still up for grabs, chat! We still have third to grab, so get it while you can. I never thought I'd be able to say I got to sign Father's ass cheek, but... Congrats on third, Dio! Yeah, me too, actually. But hey, it was up for grabs. So, we stood in line for the VTuber. And... it was a long one. Like, ridiculously long. So, there were so many people just lining up, having a good chat. And frankly, I don't blame them at all. Having a chance to just yap with all those folks, those fine folks over at VTuber. If I had more time, I would have gladly done that too. But, alas, that didn't happen. I got a minute to speak with them. It got crazy. There was actually one guy a good bit in front of us. Dude was carrying like 3 packages, 3 plushes, I don't know how many water bottles and whatever else. Dude was absolutely loaded with stuff to give to everybody. And I'm just like, buddy, why are you carrying all this? Should have made it a little easier on you. Like, I know it'd be cool to get everything signed. It wasn't like 3 different plushes. No. 3 of the same plush. 3 shit boys. For anybody in Shy's community, they'd already know. They'd probably know that. For anybody not in his community, he's got a buddy mascot that is called Shit Boy. So, did that. And, you know, other people, they had some gifts, wanted to get pictures, all that good stuff. There's the Shit Boy! Right there. I can kind of point it. Ha! God, I love having this hand cam. I get to point at chat. Ha! Yeah, you. Yeah, right there. But yeah, so many of those. Dude was loaded, and, you know, so many people. People were also getting prints and all that good stuff. But fortunately, I was able to get to meet the 3 of them. Which was great, because I don't remember how long ago it was, but I bought this guy from Rose's store. Hi, Rain, how you doing? Got this guy from Rose's drop a while back. What was it, makeshift plush? Yeah, makeshift plush. And I got 3 of the members to sign it. Rose wasn't there in person, but I got Shy to sign it. I got Shy to sign it, I got Buff to sign it, and I got Candy to sign it. I also got Candy to sign the Gamer Subs Cup that I had just gotten, like, a day or 2 beforehand. It was like that Tuesday or Wednesday to sign it. And I gotta find the stuff to keep it on there, because I unfortunately ended up smudging a little bit of the signature away. You can still tell it's Candy's signature, but a little bit of it's faded. So I gotta be careful with it. I gotta get covered. But yeah, got to meet them. They're all fantastic people, super friendly. Candy was just like, "Yo, get this stuff," and I need to double check what it was. It was like, it started with an M. It was like something to keep stuff on plastic. She was a sweetheart. Buff was a sweetheart. Shy was a sweetheart. Before I left, though, I was able to ask, like, hey, any of y'all play guitar by chance? Immediately, two of them pointed to Shy. I was like, yeah, he plays bass. So I was like, yo, buddy, you want a guitar pick? Gave him one of my business cards. Gave him this. And they were like, yo, that's freaking cool. In fact, I actually handed out a good bit of these at the con. There was one dude in front of me. He was holding a guitar, and I was like, buddy, do you want a guitar pick? And just handed him this. He's like, yo, let's go. Pop! Pick pops out just like that. I freaking love this thing. It's awesome. I'm so glad I got to hand these out. My goal, too, was just hand a bunch of these out. Help with networking and all that, and just be like, hey, I got this cool thing. Bam. Putting this back in my wallet. Actually, this is the one I keep in my wallet, so I've always got one handy. So yeah, got to meet them. And then after that, let's see here. We were in line for I don't know how long. It was a good long while. Like, it definitely went past the 11:30 original cutoff for them. But, got them to sign it. After that, booked it up to Artist Alley! Which, yes, Ren, if you're still in chat, I did go to Artist Alley. And I had a lot of fun there. Now, at first, all I did, I booked it straight to Deerbits' booth. I think along the way, did we run into, nah. I think we ran into Teeps along the way. Grab that water. Speaking of water, though, cheers. Hydrated. But, yeah, booked it to Artist Alley. And I got to meet Deerbits. I got to see Anna again. And Sam. And I got to meet Saranya. Very briefly, though. I very briefly met Saranya. I wish I had more of a chance to, like, talk to them. But they had to bucket this something. I can't remember what. No, Supreme was there. Yeah, Supreme was there. I barely got to see Supreme. Got to meet Supreme a bit more afterwards. But, yeah, booked it over there. Took a look at Deer's stuff. Got to ask for a few fun little goodies. Actually, let me go grab those real quick. Yeah, believe it or not, I don't have everything on this desk. Shocking, right? Crazy. Crazy. Wacky. Woo! So, looked over to Deer's, and the first thing I asked them was like, hey, I know you said you were giving away stickers for free. Do you still have any of those? And they're like, oh yeah, let me find those. So boom. Got a little Saranya sticker. Cute, adorable little one. Followed by an adorable little Deer one. These are all reflective as heck too, I love that. And an adorable little Anna one. So many adorable stickers. Yeah, Teebs will be a name you hear a lot tonight. Speaking of him though, gotta bring up a bit. So, got some stories soon. But yeah, was at Deer's booth, got those stickers, and then he didn't take a minute to peruse. Where's his like, okay, I want to buy some stuff. I genuinely want to support Deer. They're awesome. I love watching their streams whenever I get a chance. Oh, Tsunami, you didn't know about the stickers. Oh, man. Oh. Man. I found out about it because I'm in Deer's server. Well, Peg's server, since Deer, Saranya, and Anya are now on that server, and it's called Peg. If I'd have known about that, I would have... if I'd have thought about it, I would have told you, hey, go ask Deer for cute little campfire stickers and whatnot. But I was perusing the wares, and I decided to pick up a couple things. A couple posters, a couple prints. So I get this nice small little one of Joel as a marionette. Like, clearly with the marionette strings and all that. And, unfortunately, some people left. But, I got the birthday print! A big one, too. I also got Anna and Deer to sign it. So I was very happy about that. Like, they were just offering, like, hey, you want us to sign it? I was like, hell yeah! Let me get you both to sign that. That'd be freaking awesome! Put those back. as we were standing there, as I was buying stuff, I heard like, oh hey, Teams and crew are there. So I get done buying stuff, walk on over. Oh, realized I dropped a couple things by accident. Like I don't even know how I ended up with 2 of these actually, 2 of Deer's cards, but I got them. Keeping these handy. Bam. So afterwards, that's when I got to see a good few familiar faces. Got to see Teeps, again. Got to see Tsunami, again. Got to see Mona, again. Mona I'd seen back in March. I think it was March? Sounds about right. And then I got to meet, for the first time, in person, Momo, Orion, Dio... Oh, who else was it there at the time? I saw D again. Oscar. It was Dio! And... oh, Flip showed up after a bit. I think I listed everybody. Oh, Soku. I forgot to list Soku. Duh. I think that's everybody. So yeah, good group there. And, you know, we're all just yapping, having a good time. I get to hand out more of my business card. I wasn't quite ready to... or... I didn't have the foresight to be like, oh, let me pull this out and get people to sign it. But I got to sign later. But... that fucking Mad Lad deal right there. It's like, Zep, I got a present for you. I'm like, oh? What you got for me? He got me a hat. He got me a banana hat. Like, I can't even fit this on camera right now. He got me this hat, and I'm like, oh my god, yes. Yes, this is so good. So, I stopped wearing the Ollie hat. But this is freaking more recognizable, actually, because it's a giant friggin' banana. Now, normally... yeah, normally you're supposed to stick your head all the way through here, like my hand is doing. No, I was wearing it on my head like this, sorta. Because that's how I was wearing my... that's how I wear Franklin. Right... yeah, right there. Exactly. I was so easy as fine. Like, I kind of kept wearing it for a reason. So thank you very much, Dio. This was an awesome gift. I only wish I had, like... I wish I was good at thinking of gifts to give people ahead of time. Because... I'm terrible at that in some ways. I can make food. I'm great at cooking food, but other than that, it's like, Of course, I couldn't bring food on the airplane, so, Jump! Oh god, yeah, how did you put it, Tsunami? I can't remember. Granted, it was also loud in there, so it's not like I could hear everybody easily. Hell, I could barely hear a few of the people that were masked up. A potassium-filled beacon, yes! Franklin has lit the beacon! Now, you might be also wondering, hey, what about this banana? This came a little later. I can't remember what day it was, but there was this one guy sitting at a table in Artist Alley handing these out. He was like, yo, you're wearing a banana. You want one of these? I'm like, yeah, sure. And I also gave him my business card. So now I have my new con hat. That banana there. And I'm so ready to keep wearing it. Some more cons. But let's see, after that brief little meetup in Artist Alley, I think it was time for our first panel of the day, because a good few of us schedule out some panels to go to. And I did so much paneling there, which is probably also why I had a good time at the convention, unlike some people. So, also, hi, Daddy! How you doing? Don't worry, I've been getting plenty of thumbs up. But, did you miss anything? Yes, I went to Artist Alley. No, I did see Attack Rack's merch. I saw somebody, at least 2 people, walking around with an Attack Rack t-shirt. But I didn't stop by Attack Rack's booth because there were so many more booths this year. It's kind of crazy. But there were so many booths too. There was so much there. I had a blast looking at Artist Alley. Oh, Joystick Nick! Thank you for the follow. How you doing? We yapping about TwitchCon. But, let's see here. What else? What else we got? So, went to some panels. Hey, I think I was counting it up. Went to like... Hiya! Lisa! Thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing well. What brings you in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 panels? Yeah. I went to 12 panels. Not just Friday, but throughout the con. Most of them Friday and Saturday. Got so much info. And, you know, I'm kind of thinking, okay, went to a lot of panels, maybe I yap about that. But at the same time, it's like, a lot of it's more like, yeah, if you're a streamer, here's info about that. So, no, 12 panels in a meetup. So, yeah, 12 panels. But yeah, I'll spare you the boring streamer details. Although, I did get some ideas on things to change up and things to do. Hehe. So stay tuned for some of that. Get ready. Tell your friends. Tell people. Tell the world. I got some cool things cooking. Well, at least one cool thing. One thing I can guarantee is cool. Even though I haven't done it yet. I just got to test it out. But, anyway. Went to some panels. Did a lot of paneling Friday. I think, let's see here. After that one, or after a few of those panels, yeah, I didn't go back to Artist Alley. Well, I stopped by Artist Alley for a bit. But he's good right now. But yeah, I did paneling mostly that day. Got a lot of good info. Give me ideas. I still gotta get together with a good few folks and be like, hey, here's what I wrote down, here are my notes. We share them out. And then I want to actually share a lot of those notes with a few communities I'm in, like the Outer Reaches, since I'm a mod there, it's like, hey, y'all stream too. Anybody looking for any info? I got info to share. Hammy's server, I was like, hey, I got info you want to share. Then earlier today, I was actually yapping a bit with Alcina, and she was like, yo, that was so cool you went to TwitchCon. And I'm like, yeah, I got a lot of info there. It's like, oh, I bet that would have been great as a new streamer. I'm just thinking like, yo, what if I gave you that info too? So, we got a lot of info to get together. We gotta assemble some stuff. If by chance you're, you know, also a streamer like, hey, I want that info, I'm fine with sharing what I got, of course, so hey, let me know. I am more than happy to share any knowledge I have to help people out. Even though I feel like I'm usually the one that needs the knowledge. Like, I found out, like, you know, they got more creator clubs to do. They're like, hey, here's how you can help monetize your stream more. All that good stuff. Here's how you as an affiliate can do stuff. All sorts of cool things. So I'm looking forward to that. But, yeah, that was most of Friday. Let's see here. After those panels, I know there was another point I went wandering around a little bit. Stopped by a couple booths. Is there anything else I picked up that day? Oh! I did try to stop by the Pokemon TCG booth they had Friday. No dice on getting anything I wanted there. Like, I was told by a buddy who is a judge that would have been there, but he missed sign-up sadly, so couldn't see him there. That was another thing I was looking forward to, but oh well. They were doing a learn how to play the game and you get a free deck sort of thing. Otherwise, they were just doing battles. I was like, oh, cool. I'll try to stop by in the morning to go to the battles and all that. I didn't really have time for that, unfortunately. But, hey, I got to meet some people there. I also got to have some very, very mediocre chicken tenders and fries. And a banana. And fun thing was, like, a good few folks, when I was asking around, like, hey, I'm going to TwitchCon, y'all want anything? Some were like, fries, fries, fries. So I took pictures of the basket of fries. Luis! Hi, Luis! How you doing? How you feeling? Hope you're doing okay, friend. Hi, it's good to see you! Hope you resting up. Hope you getting some good recovery in. Oh, no, I forgot to mention. Actually, I just realized seeing this. Good morning, sunshine. There was one booth stopped at an Artist Alley. And it was what was the Techies booth. Does a lot of the art for VTuber. I picked up a Shia standee. Because I was like, you know what? I've got something for all the other members. I've got something for Rose, the Bifu plush. Buff and Candy, I have their Gamer Subs cup. Shia, I don't have anything for Shia. When I saw this, I was like, I'm gonna get something of Shia's. Other side's just, kind of faded, but yeah, I got a little standee. Go pop that up on a desk somewhere. Only stopping by for a bit, head back to bed. Good night, Luis. It's good to see you. It's very good to see you typing and see that you're at least in good enough condition to type. Hope you do get that rest. Good to see you. But then we did some more paneling, and at the end of the day, it was like 7 o'clock at least. We were done paneling. Hungry, tired, so ready to go somewhere and get out of the convention center. Of course, at the same time, everybody's trying to leave. So I'm thinking next year, assuming I go next year, probably gonna try to leave before then. Oh, so many goodies. Stay tuned, Luis. Well, check out the VOD later, Luis. I'll show off all the goodies, of course. But, yeah, 7 o'clock, everybody's trying to leave. Noreen and I get to the Uber spot. I put in for the Uber beforehand, and it's like, okay, we'll match you up with somebody. First person we got matched up with, they were quite a ways down the way in San Diego. Like, if the convention center, if the parking for the convention center was here, the convention center is here where all four of my fingers are. That person was like, well, about there where I'm pointing. Yeah, they were far away, and they canceled. Frankly, I don't blame them. It was a pain in the ass to see traffic going around. So first driver canceled. Second driver came around. Fortunately, second driver didn't cancel, but they ended up taking the long way around. They didn't really take a shortcut, which, I mean, maybe they kind of had to do that, whatever, but they got to pick us up. A bit of a pain getting out. Yeah, there was construction too. Like, they were doing so much construction there. Huh. But we got out. Yeah, ride share at huge venues like that, especially when everybody else is trying to leave. Frickin' terrible. How much longer, Hot Rod? Should only be like maybe a couple hours. It's on a 7-day cooldown, so I know Narina redeemed it decently early. Also, hi Hot Rod, how's it going? Got out of there. Got to a pizza place. Got some tasty pizza. Good sausage pizza. Absolutely loaded with cheese. Like, the damn thing was stacked with cheese. Hey, I can check my guitar input. Yep, I see it over there. We're good. Yoko asked me if I really did check it, but no, I didn't. Because no one told me to yet. But yeah, right here. The cheese pull. The cheese pull was insane on that. They loaded it up with cheese. And it's just like your typical New York style round pizza. It rose a good bit. Not, Brooklyn style, super flat, super long, folded up. But damn, thing was loaded with cheese. The sausage was hiding underneath all the cheese. But it was good pizza. Put a little red pepper on it. Ooh, ooh, so good. And that was Friday. Tired day after that. Ooh, a lot of bourbon in Louisville? Heck yeah, let's go. That's awesome. But that was Friday. Good day, chill day. Got back to the hotel. Chilled, relaxed, went to sleep. So then, we're done with Friday. Saturday rolls around. Saturday had more panels to go to, but my first thought was, okay, I've been to the Gamer Subs booth. I want to go by there and actually buy some stuff. So, actually, crap, I forgot. I don't have the cup on me. It's in the kitchen, so I'll be right back. Gotta go grab a couple things. Don't you all go too far. And just you wait. Soon I'll have something else on the BRB screen. I try to organize it a bit better. Rah! Hi, I'm back. I realized another thing. I can show off the candy cup and the signature. If it'll focus, not the best, but yeah, I got candy to sign this cup. I need to wash it out still, but yeah. Welcome back, hiya, Pissman. How's it going? Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Chicken Alfredo, delicious. But yeah, there's that candy cup, and I also got the TwitchCon exclusive cup by GamerSupps. That logo on this side, I know, nothing special, but yeah, there's the art. Surprise, surprise. Titty art. It's GamerSupps. What else do you expect from them? Booba, yeah, exactly. You're getting titty art with GamerSupps. If you're surprised by that, clearly you don't know GamerSupps. Oh, there's the start of the jump. Nothing much. Nope. Yep, exactly. But I stopped by the GamerSupps booth. I picked that up, and because that's very reflective. Because I had a sample of buffs after the VTuber meet and greet, I had to pick up some doggy style. This was so damn tasty! Oh my god! It's like apple flavor and something else. Oh, so good. Oh, man, I need more. Also, the other GamerSupps folks, they were super friendly. Heck, I freaking, I was trying to pull out my card to pay them with, and was reaching in my pocket, was like, is that my debit card? Pull it out. This is not my debit card, it was my business card. I was like, that, I can't pay you with this, unless you want it. Telling the gal at the booth, and she was like, yeah, I'll take it. I was like, it's also a guitar pick. Yo, that's cool, I've played guitar in years. So I was like, girl, you gotta get back in on it. And I actually got my card out and paid her with it, of course, but yeah. Got to hand out a business card to frickin' GamerSupps. Who knows, maybe they were like, hey, you're cool. All that good stuff. But that's for later. Afterwards, though, I did more paneling, just going around, taking more notes, blah, blah, blah. Did a bit... Oh, no, actually, before I did that, though, after the GamerSupps booth, that was where I stopped by the Pokemon booth again. And there were two guys there, and I was having a good chat with them. I was like, hey, do you know my buddy, Cyclopig? And they were like, well, I mean, I gave the real name, but you don't get the real name. Nope, nope, nope. I gave the real name. They were like, yo, he's so freaking awesome. And we were just, I was like, yo, can I get a picture of you guys to send it to him? They were like, yeah, dude, tell him. And so I sent it to my buddy, and he was like, yo, you gotta see those guys. They're freaking awesome. Tell them I said hi. And I'm like, buddy, I just saw, I told them about you. And they were like, yo, you're freaking awesome. Ooh, Blue Raspberry Lemonade? Yoko's, Yoko, that's a great name there. And a tasty sounding flavor. Damn, that's a great name for that. So then after that, I actually did more going around the panels and all that. Let's see here. What? Oh, I actually forgot to show off one thing. The first panel I went to on Friday, I handed out my business card to somebody because I was handing some more out, and this one person sitting at the table was like, I don't have anything to give you for that, but I'll give you a Pokemon card. I was like, hell yeah, I'll take a Pokemon card. Hi, Mona, how's it going? Hey, I gotta adjust my arm. It's getting a little out of whack there. One day, Yoko, just gotta apply yourself. Just gotta, actually, God, I need to double check that, but anyway. I believe. Heck, after this convention, I'm kind of like, maybe I should take streaming a bit more seriously. I got notes for it. I got stuff. Slowly but surely, exactly what Mona said. She knows. This goat knows. It takes work, though, that's for sure. I mean, heck, it only took me until, like, earlier this year before I started putting out clips. And actually uploading stuff to YouTube. But yeah, Yoko, once I get notes, I'll be sharing them around, so don't worry, you're gonna get some notes too. I ought to start making a list of people to get those notes. Hi, Star, how's it going? Thank you for that daily pick. But where else was I? Did some more paneling and all that, went to more panels. Did I? Oh, what did I pick up? Did I pick up anything else on Saturday? I'm trying to remember. I didn't pick anything else up merchandise-wise. But I did stop by a few other booths that day. The one booth I stopped by, Yamaha, they had a big old booth going, and they handed out a lot of mixed key stuff. Like, that's something I gotta check out. Got their QR code. Got some mixed key nonsense. Got more guitar picks. Hi. Even got a magnet. That's what that is. Oh, and then I also stopped by, that's right, I stopped by a few of the charity booths they had there. Now, the first booth I stopped by over there was for Stack Up. Earlier this year? Yeah, around the start of the year, somebody from Stack Up reached out to me. It was like, hey, you want to join in? Or I think it was end of last year, but either way. So loved. Delicious love. One day, Star. One day we'll get to see big old meetup and all that. But anyway, I stopped by a Stack Up booth. It was like, hey, there was this guy, Zero, that reached out to me. I can see he's not here right now, but yeah, I wanted to stop by, say hi, let you all know good stuff. Sorry I couldn't really do anything beforehand. And they were like, oh, can we get a picture of you and send it to him? Be like, hey, Zeph says hi. I was like, yeah, sure. Just if you post on socials, blur my face out, please. But yeah, they also gave me a couple little cool things here. And a little baggie. Gave me a nice little potato. Adorable little potato that you can't really see all that well. Got a sticker. Pretty cool as heck sticker. Got a wristband from them. Good old, Stack Up wristband. Should support them. Positive potato, that's what it's called. Maybe a tiny potato. But I believe in you. Go do your thing. Good advice from a potato. And a business card for someone specific. So I won't just share that on the stream. Yeah. But, yeah, got that. And then, I stopped by the Gamers Outreach booth. Yoko, good time in bringing up Tolk as well. I stopped by the Gamers Outreach booth because I was like, hey, I moderate for Tolk. Want to stop by, say hi, and check out all their stuff. And it's freaking amazing what they're doing. So, I didn't even cover Stack Up. Shoot, I'm goofing up. Stack Up, long story short, they're a charity. They help out veterans and active duty military members. Just help with mental health there. Like, basically just get them games, video games, whatever, help them take their mind off stuff and support them in other ways. That's what they do. Which, as a military brat, I'm like, yo, that's pretty great actually. I wanted to try to do stuff with them, but I never found the time and got busy. It's like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna actually be able to get to doing stuff, so I kind of had to dip out, but I was like, hey, good luck with all you do. But then I stopped by the Gamers Outreach booth, which, yeah, that's one thing Tolk's part of. They help kids in hospitals get their mind off of stuff with the hospital, get them games to play and all that good stuff. And they showed me some pretty freaking cool stuff, like, here, they actually gave me a sticker of one of their machines. Yeah, just the game console sits in there, got a monitor for stuff, controllers pop out of there too, and easy to wheel around. Well, I don't know why I'm flipping around, I could show you a backside to it, it's a sticker. There ain't a backside to a sticker, that's not sticky. But, yeah, just super easy, and super easy for hospitals to set up too, so I was like, yo, that's awesome. And got a few stickers from them. It was just genuinely cool to see all the stuff they did there. And there were plenty of other charities there too. I didn't see the one I was helping with the fundraiser for. I didn't see a booth there for them, but oh well. I tried. It was good though. Good to see they had a spot for charities there. Hi, Painty! How's it going? You sent a charity, so goof. Hang on, I need some water there. I've been yapping a lot. I've been drinking a lot of water to stay on top of stuff. Also, hi, Painty. A charity Soku found me. Ooh. Ooh. I gotta check this out. Ooh. Hey. Oh, dang, they're doing stuff around Veterans Day too? Yo, let's go. Hell yeah. I have to check that out more. But yeah, stop by the charity booth. Stop by Pokemon. Is there anything else to stop by that day? I can't think of anything else to stop by that day before I did more paneling, so on to more panels. Woo! It was a panel heavy day again. I did go to one panel, and this is what was really cool to me. One panel I went to had two speakers. One I'd actually seen it a few times already. The other, Miss Lala. I was like, yo, it's Miss Lala. I made her laugh once on Ollie's stream. I wish I had a chance to actually talk to her and be like, hey, I don't know if you remember me, blah, blah, blah. But by the time that panel was done, I had to run to another panel, and she was chatting up with a few folks. But hey, I also got to meet up with Nini the Neko, and another friend, freaking Green Azumarill. It was awesome. Or if you get your panels to TwitchCon, I don't know how you would do that actually, but there's gotta be somebody you can reach out to, I'm sure. There's gotta be. Oh, what else happened Saturday? Merch-wise, nothing else really. Don't worry, there'll be more merch stuff to get to. Oh! No, wait, that was the next day. But, yeah. Did more paneling, left a little early because it was like, okay, getting out of the convention, pain in the butt Friday, met up with Teeves and crew Saturday. It's like, hey, am I giving this a ride? So, got a ride back to the hotel, dropped stuff off, picked up stuff, got a ride over to the Airbnb where everybody was, after we picked up some groceries. And, oh, buddy, that was awesome. The Airbnb stuff. Ah, I had a blast hanging out with all of you there at the Airbnb. That's where I also got, little dude here, get signed more. You got Dio on the foot. I got her steer bits on the crotch, but that was earlier. Like, so many people signed this thing. It's freaking awesome. I love that he's all covered in signatures. Of chat. Oh, what all did we have there that day? I know, Mona, you made a gumbo. A fantastic gumbo. That gumbo was so much better this time than March, I think it was. It was March, right, when we met each other for the first time? When I drove out to you? Yeah, oh, I didn't forget. No. I ain't gonna forget March, thank you, okay. I was pretty sure it was March, but I couldn't remember if it was, like, exactly March or, like, after or before, but yeah. Whew. But yeah. So much. That gumbo was so good. So good. Soku made... I wish I had a chance to eat the sushi bake. I didn't get a bite of sushi bake, actually. That Soku made. That's the one thing I missed out on. Dio made a fantastic taco dip. Teeves made some wonderful mac and cheese. I grilled up... I was going to grill spam musubi. My bad. I thought it was sushi. Spam musubi. I wish I got a bite of that, but I didn't. I'm sad I missed out on that. Thank you! Oh, originally, I was going to grill some burgers. We found out the Airbnb that all of them were staying at had a grill. In fact, it had two grills. One was a simple charcoal grill. That wasn't cleaned out at all. The previous visitors left it dirty. Second grill was a half gas, half charcoal grill. Left side was gas, right side was charcoal. So it's like, okay. Right side. There's plenty of lighter fluid down there. Oh, we got an ad break soon. Plenty of lighter fluid. No charcoal. Look at it, still dirty. Gas grill, though. They had a sign there, it's like, hey, if the gas runs out, fill it up. Where was the fucking gas? There wasn't a goddamn gas tank for the grill. We looked all over for it. No freaking gas tank. So, had a backup plan. I fried them up in a pan. And oh, people loved it. What else spices did I put in there? By the way, Mona, thank you so much for picking up some ground beef for me. Thank you so much. And the buns, too. And the cheese. Thank you. You're awesome. But, got all that stuff. Got it fried up. And I also drank a lot that night. Whew. I got very, very tipsy, to say the least. But damn it, it was good. It felt good to do that. It felt good to just be around so many people. I'm like, I've only seen you online before. Well, some of you have met in person. But god damn it, I trust you all so much. Y'all were amazing. Oh, the breakfast bagel! Thank you, Dio. That breakfast bagel was so good, too. Oh, like, I'm trying to remember all the frickin' details here, too. The bagel. Oh. Because, when did it happen? Shortly after we got there? Before Teebs really got to making the, mac and cheese. The bagels were so good. Oh. Oh, Mona, I think this was when you went to go lay down and get some rest. Yeah, I think that was it. But yeah, so much good food. Breakfast bagels, the deal made. Taco dip. Ooh, that was good stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna need a buggy for that recipe again, just so I have it handy. Let's see here. Mac and cheese. Burgers. Spam musubi bake, which I missed out on. Gumbo. Plenty of booze. Like, fried up some veggies as well. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Those. Everything's so good. Not a bad time there. At all. Not a bad piece of food there to be found. Taco dip on the burgers. That was a great idea. I even brought some green chili. I was like, yo, here's some green chili. Y'all put it on at your leisure. I know some people loved it! And then let's see here. I also brought... What's this? Thanks for that. Let's see here. What else? Oh, ad break! We gotta take a moment to stop yapping about stuff and yap about other things. We got that ad break. So, while we're in ad break... Yeah, proof I went to TwitchCon. Haha. Anyway, hi chat. How y'all doing? Thank you, ad warriors. For the ad warriors. Am I doing that right? No, that's how you do it. Thank you, ad warriors. But yeah, how y'all doing? It's good to be back, to say the least. And God, I almost forgot how to stream. Like, freaking starting all this stuff up was a few minutes rolling. It's like, oh. I still gotta get a message ready and stuff for stream. Oops! I still gotta open up all these Discord servers in a tab to post stuff in. Oops! Yeah, things that happen when you don't stream for a week. Whoopsie! Ah, well. Man, my shoulder. Hang on a moment. I guess because I'm sitting a little weird and trying to, you know, also face the mic. Do that. Oh, those pretzels so good! Oh, yeah! Everything there was good. Everything. My only regret is that it was just one night. But god damn it, that one night was amazing. Man, my freaking shoulder. I'm glad I don't do this that often. Or something if I was to also like... I need to figure out stuff again. Do some reorganizing and all that. Maybe change up some furniture. Watch my hand kind of do wacky stuff. Oh! Oh, God. I remember one thing I need to mention. Which I'll mention after ad break. Stop by the VTuber Research Club booth. But that's after ad break. I really should have written all this down beforehand. Just so I could be like, okay, this. Go through the list. Yap about stuff. But I didn't. Whoopsie! Dio... Your food brought me to life again. I mean, it's not like I was dead or anything. I was just tired from the con, but I felt like I was alive, eating everybody's food. Those pretzels, Everything's so good. Squishy, squishy. It's such a small banana. But it's a good stress banana. Ta-da! Alright, welcome back from ad break, everybody! Hi, missed you all. Thank you, ad warriors! So, I realized I want to rewind a bit back to the start of Saturday before I keep going on about stuff at the Airbnb. Start of Saturday, the very first thing I did was actually before the GamerSubs booth. I went and tracked down Gal, one of Joel's mods and children, and got him to sign this goober right here. Where is that signature anyway? Yeah, right there on the top of the head. There we go. Yeah, I tracked him down, I had a good chat with him. Was awesome to me and was like, I gotta look into VTuber Research Club more. I want to look into that more. As, you know, a VTuber who's got a real hand somehow. Oh my god, it's real! Ah! But anyway, did that. Let's get back to Saturday. So, all sorts of good food. Fantastic pretzels, fantastic taco dip, fantastic stuff. Burgers, well, that'd be me bragging about the burgers. But apparently they were good. I mean, I ate my burger, of course. Fantastic mac and cheese. I can't believe twice this year I got to have Teebs' mac and cheese. I can't believe twice this year I got to have Mona's gumbo. I can't believe I outdrank Tsunami. Now, I was going hard that night. I was just like, oh my god, I'm around friends. I'm having a great time. It was awesome. I took 2 bottles of Fuji apple sake. I know we got through 1. The gumbo was so good. Oh, gumbo good, drinks good. Tsunami, thank you so much for pouring me a couple drinks. What else did we have? Let's see. There was cider that Narina brought. There was beer that Tsunami found that I had one of. Was good. I put a lot in my body that night. And I woke up fine the next day. But yeah, just a great time. Hell, I think we were chatting until like, at least midnight? Good few of us. At some point, I had to step outside because I was like, I need some fresh air, actually. I needed fresh air. Which kind of happens when I get to drinking a good bit sometimes. But, got some fresh air, got some good yapping in. Yeah, high water, man. You made me hydrate. Made that guy hydrate. Cheers. Shoulder getting a little sore. Mona beat Tsunami. Somebody else to claim it for once. Let's see here. What else is going on Saturday? I think that about sums it up for Saturday, though. Good times. Saw the 2nd and 3rd Austin Powers movies. I haven't seen those in a long time. So much yapping around the dinner table. So much... just so much fun. The only downside was, yeah, like I said, it was just one night of that. But that one night, so memorable. So good. The only thing I forgot to bring was some tequila. But that would have really sent people, I'm sure, on top of everything else we had going. But yeah, great time Saturday. Sunday rolls around. Now, Sunday I woke up, I was still a little tipsy, I think. Been a while since I woke up still tipsy. Hi, Trace Vellum, how's it going? How you doing? Sounds like fun. You bet it was. We're getting into Sunday. This is where we get to really show off the merch. I just realized something. I haven't mentioned Sen yet. I got to meet Sen on Friday. And saw him again briefly Saturday, but I didn't get going to a panel. I got to wait and say hi. But Sunday, he actually had a good bit going on. Anyway, Sunday. Starts out, first thing we're doing Sunday, after getting some food and all that, after getting to the convention center. First thing Sunday, U2s. They have a booth going on there. They had 2 things I was interested in. By that I mean, could be the group was interested in too. Not just me, but they had the group. They had a giant 2-foot shitboy giveaway. One of the 2 plushes made. Like, apparently Shaz got the other one. And the other one, boom, boom. Big dog, what up? What up, Daedric? Boom. How's it going? There's the shitboy again! Spin. But, yeah, that was giveaway. And Shia was doing a meet and greet. So we got there pretty early, at least. Lined up. Got in line, all that good stuff. Got our raffle ticket. Raffle wasn't for a couple hours, so had some time to kill. And we got to the line early. Like, I think if you count everybody individually, I was like the 4th or 5th person in the line. In the middle of something, wanted to say, yeah, we did. Hope you're doing well, Daedric. And yeah, a ton of fun at TwitchCon. I had a ton of fun. I can't say the same for a lot of people, but I had a ton of fun. But what else, though? What else? We stood in line, and we got in line early. Because if it was going to be like any of the other lines at the convention that day, hell, some of the Gamer Subs lines, those went out the frickin' door to the main area. Like, Gamer Subs booth was here. Some of those lines went here, here. Here's some doorways to the big area. Here, whoop, and around. Yeah, those lines were bad. So we got to the YouTube's line early, and we're just standing there waiting for a bit. And, you know, people, eventually, 11 o'clock rolls around. Shy's there doing his meet and greet. Awesome. And, you know, people go, all that good stuff. Stay in line, slowly moving forward. Everybody's having a good chat. I get there, and I'm like, hey, Shy, how's it going? It's good to see you again. I got him to sign, you know, little buddy where is it? Right here. And at the same time, I was telling him, like, yeah, if I had something of yours, I mean, ain't no way you can really fit a signature easily on this. I also didn't have it with me that day. But if I had something of yours, I would have loved for you to sign it. And he just, like, kind of leans forward a bit. Looks at me, he's like, you want something? And I'm like, yeah, sure. I mean, what you got? Gives me the shh. Just, you know, puts his fingers on his lips like, shh, don't say anything. Sneakily turns around, reaches into his bag, pulls out this motherfucker right here. I've been waiting so long to mention this on stream. He pulls this out, and I'm just like, yo, really? He's like, yeah, take it. I got so many of these. And I'm like, alright, how much you want for it? Take it. Motherfucker also signed it, too. I was definitely not expecting anything like this. I'm just like, yeah, if I had something to yours to sign, that'd be great. I'd get you to sign it. Not like, hey, do you have to, you know, just like, yeah, if I had something, I'd love you to sign it, but I don't. Dude just gives this to me. Free. I'm like, dude, what the hell? So I'm like, oh my god. Going for the handshake first, he's like, ooh, so formal. I'm like, well, hey, you want a hug? You can do, you know, slide hands, fist bump, and all that. Fucking like, hey, you want a hug then? He's like, yeah, so, hey, I got to hug Shy about it too, like, great fucking day. Dude is so awesome. So fucking friendly. That made the day so good. And then after that, let's see. Yeah, after I got to meet him, I went on to my next thing. There was that VTuber community meetup, so that was just where a bunch of VTubers got together. And I get into that room, and right away, it's just so loud. It's packed almost like sardines. Like, I could barely move around. And I was like, wow, I can't even hear myself think. So I do a bit of walking around, check out things. I see a table with a few business cards, so I'm like, I'll put a few here. And I also found somebody, so I was like, yo, this business card caught my eye. Yoink. So I got another person I follow now. You gotta check out their stream when I get a chance. But, did that. And then it's like, oh, okay, it's also stupid hot. It got hot in that room quick. Which I'm not surprised. The damn room was everybody was almost packed elbow to asshole. So, saw the doors were open, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go outside, look around a bit. And I'm just walking around, chill time. Some people were kind of like looking at their phones, didn't want to be disturbed sort of thing. I'm like, okay, fair. And then I see, there's this giant chess set they have outside ready. I'm just looking like, oh wow, that's cool. One guy's there's like, yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm like, hey, you wanna play? He's like, nah, I'll pass. Another guy comes up, I'll play ya. So, I had a good time. It's just like, I played chess with somebody. That had to be the first time I played chess in person with someone in a good few years. It's been a few years at least. One of my buddies, he's stupid good at chess. Played it a couple times. I lost every time, but I had fun playing every time. But, yeah. I had a fun time. I ended up winning. Super friendly guy. We shook hands. Good game. All that good stuff. I got a picture of his tag. He got a picture of mine. I can't remember what his Twitch username was right now, so I'm like, But, hey, super friendly guy. And the Teams in the Arena showed up afterwards. And Dio shortly after. So we all got to meet up there. It was like, had a good chat. Looked at stuff. Was like, okay, when's the next panel? Ooh, excuse me. Ooh. Good chat there. All that good stuff. Realized, okay, panel's coming up soon. So, gotta run to the next one. And, yeah, I went to another panel. I didn't do too much paneling that day just because... A few other things crept up that is like, oh, I wasn't fully aware of this. Let me go to this instead. And B, I'm tired. 2 whole days of walking already. The third day, I'm just like, oh, yeah, I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs. I'm feeling it, huh. But, did that panel, did some stuff. Then, afterwards, now, Teams had this idea and passed it along to Sen. Which I am, like, pretty sure I told Sen, hey, Teams is here as well. But, yeah, eventually, okay, there's a bit of surprise there, whatever. But Teams passed the idea along to Sen of a little unofficial porcelain-made community meetup near Deer's booth at the con. So, a few of us got together outside it beforehand just because we were like, okay, it's not quite time yet. Let's have a seat. We've been standing all goddamn day. And rest for a bit. So, got to sit, chill, chat, yap. A few of us met up, or caught up again. And we all decided, okay, let's get going. Originally stood in front of Deer's booth, it's like, okay, yeah, let's move off to the side some. On the way there, though... Oh, where is it? I found this deck of cards. Not just any deck of cards. I found this card game, Billionaire Blastoff, sitting on one of the benches. And I was like, oh, this is sitting right next to Dio. Did he leave it here? So I'm like, okay, I'm picking it up. Hey, Dio, did you drop this? No, I don't have that. Oh. Well, it's mine now, I guess. So, hey, free card game. Woo! Sorry to whoever lost this. If you do want it back and you find it, you're like, hey, I'm missing this, let me know, but chances are probably slim to none. But yeah, we all got to meet up, got together, more and more people started showing up slowly. That's also where, oh, where's that sticker? I got to see Eon for the first time. Got cute little stickers. When we meet up for playing poker? Oh, man. I'm gonna have to refresh myself and not just play Balatro. But, big old meetup. There were like, God, how many of us? I ended up gathering like, I want to say 12 people, something like that. There were a good few of us that got there. So, Sen gave this, you know, little speech like how he got into Joel's community, all that good stuff. How it's been great that, you know, VTubers have been growing and growing. And, I mean, hell, to the point where it's like, yeah, there's like a good group of us here at TwitchCon that are from his community, just all gathered around like, hey, hi, good to see you all. So, Sen gave a speech. I gave a brief speech next. I started like, yeah, I joined the community, and Sen was like, you gotta give your name. I was like, oh, hi, I'm Zap. Made it sound like I was in an AA meeting of all things. But yeah, gave a little bit there. It's like, yeah, I've been in at first. I was like, oh, who's this girl that's going around with a model? This is adorable, cute. It's like, I was expecting someone soft-spoken. First clip I eventually watch of his is like, oh, here's this guy with a deep-ass voice. Going wild. I'm like, oh my god, I'm fucking sold. And I've been sticking around since. And then Teams gave a speech. Pretty quick one. You know, just a great way to bring us all together. And then, we went on a tour. Got to check out a few booths selling some cool merch of Joel's. One booth we stopped by, I picked up this little thing. I'm not sure how well it's going to show on camera, but yeah, you know, little peeker. Little plastic peeker. This side, static image. Nothing there. Optical illusion, the eyes are following you around! It does show up decently well aside from the glare. So I had to pick this up. Somebody pointed it out. I was like, yo, I need that. I got it. What else was there? This is where I actually really started picking up some merch. We got that. Let's see here. That's for later. Another few booths we went to. They had some of these stickers here, so I picked up a Roy one. Because, I watch Roy too. Picked up this Joel one. Yeah, it's freaking adorable. He's just holding up chat. It's awesome. And then, I don't remember who this was for. It was like armor or more or something like that. Whoops. I was kind of just struggling, like, oh, what am I going to get for a third sticker? Because it was like, you buy 2 stickers, it's going to run you $10, but you buy a third sticker, you get it for like $5 more. I was like, oh, let me get the deal. I just love that. She's just screaming, let's fucking go! So got those as well. These I didn't get at the con, but I'll tell you more about this later. Shy Standy I got a while back. Let's see here. There was one artist we stopped by. She unfortunately ran out of, I think it was a keychain of jewels, or a little charm or whatever, Ugu Bear. So I was like, yo, I'll take that. It wasn't until today I realized what the other side of the sticker was. Just her ripping one. So I'm like, god damn it. That was all good fun. Oh! Somebody, I can't remember the name of who it was, but somebody gave me this cute little pin of a frog sitting on top of a pig. So I had to send a picture of that to Pigby, and I remembered that today, before stream. What else did I get for merch there? There's not much else merch-wise I got. Did get these 2 Kitty McPancakes pins. So I was like, yo, they got Kitty McPancakes merch here. Hell yeah, I'm grabbing this. A big one and a small one. I haven't seen his streams in a while, but he's a good, fun guy. Let's see here. Is there any... I actually think that's about it for the merch I picked up at the con. Tsunami gave it to me. Is that Boogie? It... doesn't... I don't really see Pookie in this. It kind of... I mean, granted... It was Tsunami that gave it to me. Yeah, I don't really see Poogie in this, is the weird thing. It kind of just looks like a regular old pig. But shoot, I still had to take it. Poogie gets a pet oh, Poogie gets a pet frog and wilds? Oh, crap. I need to get further in wilds, apparently. Shoot. Thank you so much, Tsunami. I was looking through stuff, I was like, crap, wait, where did this one come from? Let's see here. I do believe that's it for merch. Narina made this cute little bag for myself. Everybody else got a bag too. There's another notebook in here and another pen, but I was using that to take notes. Saw his head when he knocked me on my butt. I've slept since then. Tsunami, I don't remember that. Oh. Got some nice little goodies from Teebs. Some Super Mario goodies. Oh, shoot. So, they had, of course, like last year, they had plenty of indie booths there, people that, or indie developers that were making games and all that. There was this one super bizarre game that I went and tried. It's called Pick Me, Pick Me. And the idea behind it is like, okay, you and a friend are typing away and trying to fight each other basically to take somebody on a date. And just chatting away at that. Like, you're actually just typing away at this. Typing your sentences and all that good stuff. Typing your conversation. PvP dating sim, yeah, that's the right way to describe it. Well, I was like, okay, that sounds like a cool idea. Gave it a try. And then I was typing away, it's like, they're kind of just parroting my words like they're just an AI chatbot or something. And surprise, surprise, it was using one. So, like, interesting concept, but it really, like, just, to me. I don't know, maybe other people enjoy it. There's that whole, you know, AI stuff. I'm not gonna go into details on that. Yeah, Deal was firing a giant cannon. Deal found this game that was basically like a Steel Battalion controller setup. But in current year. Gigantic freaking thing. Hell, it might have been bigger than Steel Battalion's thing anyway. And you won that, if I remember right, Deal. You won that and you got a freaking awesome medal. A medal from it, to say the least. Let's see, anything else I missed from there? That is it, merch-wise. I picked up a few artist cards because I'm like, ooh, cool art. Hehe. Got a couple wristbands from a couple other streamers, which was awesome that, you know, some people were handing out wristbands. Got Riva and Beaglish 3D. Were the Joust booths back this year? No, I don't remember seeing Joust booths this year. They did, however, have a indoor pickleball setup. But yeah, no Joust booths. If you mean like actual physical jousting and not like something else. Let's see, what else happened that day? Did another walk by the Gamer Subs booth. I went and asked them, like, because last year they were giving away sleeves. They weren't doing that again this year because they didn't have any sleeves. I need to wear my sleeves more. I like those sleeves. Those sleeves are nice. What else happened? I mean, on the way before we all met up, we were all agreeing, like, hey, we gotta stop by, like, the event for American Gladiators. If they did, I totally missed it, but I don't think they did. Stop by this one booth for the solo leveling game that's apparently coming out sometime soon. Solo leveling and Rise Overdrive, which, if you can kind of see it. So, you know, stopped by, was like, what the hell is this? One gal running the booth was like, hey, you want some of these pins? I've got so many to give away. I was like, yeah, I'll take one. No, take more, take more, take more! Take some more! Pretty sure I left, like, one at the hotel, but yeah, I ended up with, like, all these pins from that. She just had to get rid of them. I'm like, okay, sure, fine, I'll take them. So if anybody wants one of these pins, I got one for you. Let's see where that fell. Oh yeah, Creator Camp thing. One thing I gotta do is a streamer. Check out the Creator Camp more. Stop by all that. You want to try? Oh, deal. I'll mail you a pin even. Haha. You will take one. Perfect. All right, deal. Just give me your address and I'll mail it to you. But let's see here. There was one more panel. You'll take that, Yoko? Alrighty. 2 to give away now. Haha. Man, I gotta adjust myself here. Arm's a little sore. Perfect. I got to get rid of these pins. Haha! It worked weirdly enough. Woo! There was one more panel we went to just on, you know, just more on like, hey, here's how you can do stuff for your stream. But Sunday, we called it early. There was one panel I was thinking about, like at 4 to 5, but I was like, I'm tired. I want to go. I'm done. I'm conned out. So we dipped. Left. Teebs, nice enough, gives us right back to the hotel. Dropped stuff off, got some food. Got an Uber over to the Airbnb, because I wanted to at least stop by and be like, hey, it's good to see you all. Let's say a proper goodbye, all that good stuff. Had a good chat too for, God, I don't know, like 2-3 hours, something like that. Did some more yapping about stuff, archipelago stuff, stream stuff. Actually got to just kind of like talk stream shop basically. Chilled, relaxed, had a good time. Packed it up, left, back to the hotel. Did some more packing. Monday, final ride. Teebs of Tsunami, so nice to drop us off at the airport. And then, flight back. How long was TwitchCon? 3 days. So, I will mention. Assuming they do it again in San Diego next year. They do let you pick up your badge on Thursday, which if you can swing that, I do advise doing that. Just because then it makes getting in Friday easier, but Friday, Saturday, Sunday, from like 10 a.m. to usually 6 p.m., 5 p.m. if it's Sunday, they end an hour earlier. 1 hour earlier, whoa. But yeah, big full day, so much stuff. Hell, Saturday was the block party, which I skipped on. For me, last year, Saturday was just an excuse to drink. Which, I won't complain about that, but I had more fun over at the Airbnb, actually. Partly because block party, admittedly, they had live music last year. Probably did this year. And some bands were playing some music I loved. But it was just like walking around, couldn't have a conversation worth a damn. I had to shout, basically, to get to say words. Unless you were inside a bar. I like the free drinks, though. But also, it was expensive to get to the block party. But, yep. Flew back Monday. The B&B party. Exactly. B&B party. So much better. And I knew the people, too. I got to meet people. See people I was familiar with. To be like, yeah, I know them. I could say now, a lot of y'all ain't just internet friends, too. Y'all are real friends. Y'all are real ones. Now, TwitchCon, I had fun. I had a lot of fun there. Supposedly, I'm sure some of you may have seen the drama by now of what happened, like especially with Emeru getting assaulted there, and security kind of being shitheads about it at first, or not having their head screwed on straight. I won't go into too much detail of that. This was the worst thing for me, like this frickin' thing. I will say, after one of the panels I went to Saturday that had Twitch staff there, I was talking to one of the people that actually, helped organize it and get things together for it. I was like, hey, got anything to loosen this up? And just share, like, yeah, this kept getting tighter. She was such a sweetheart. Mary was such a sweetheart that, she was like, you're the first person I've ever seen this happen to. Let's go down there and see what we can do about it afterwards. And she was nice. She was like, yeah, I'll take you down there. She and I just walked down there, had a good chat along the way, got to the help desk. They just had to cut it off and get me a new one. Because, yeah, like, this... Can't freaking untighten it! It's one and done! It didn't cut off circulation on my wrist, at least. I was wearing it on my right wrist. Did not cut off. You know how to loosen those? Oh my god, Star, please do share that. But yeah, they replaced it, got a new one, and yeah, as you can see, it wasn't tight enough where I couldn't take it off, so it's still here, but yeah. That was easily the worst thing about it, for me. For me. I had a great time otherwise. You're not supposed to, because they're not supposed to? Yeah, that's the other thing, they're not supposed to. Wait, I have one arm. So, I had a blast at TwitchCon. I had a great time. The hard part was flying back Monday, saying bye to friends. Saying bye to so many wonderful people. Saying bye. Why couldn't we all just hang out more? Oh well. C'est la vie. But hey! Another year! I already know, plenty of people trying to play for Offkai. Now, given, some of the stuff that happened at TwitchCon to other people, I'm kind of like, and they're less likely to show up there. So more people are playing for Offkai now. So I'm kind of thinking, like, maybe I'll try for Offkai instead of TwitchCon. Also, if TwitchCon kind of lines up close to when the next Criminal Pit Potluck is, or when I'm going to go see Rush, yeah, no, I'm skipping TwitchCon for that. I'm going to go see fucking Rush next year? Yeah, that's taking priority over TwitchCon. No doubt about it. Easiest decision there between those two things. Pit Pot, same thing. I'd rather go to Pit Pot than TwitchCon if it all boiled down to it. Depending on when it is, of course. I'm sure they'll announce dates later, but yeah. But Offkai, I mean, considering that's, more VTuber folks, and hey, Whoa, look at that! Whoa, there's some guy down there moving around! Whoa! Like this, right? Virtual and physical are touching tips! So, something I'm considering. I mean, granted, I was considering Off-Kai anyway after people were like, yeah, it's in July in San Jose. I'm like, July, huh? Okay, let me think about that. Let me ponder that. But hey, we'll see. There's so much time between now and, you know, whenever it is next year. I'm looking forward to... Really, the best part about this was actually just going to meet friends, seeing people I'm familiar with, putting a face to a name. Buy some cool stuff. Oh! Oh, shoot. One thing I didn't show off. The only other piece of merch I have to show off from the con. I got a shirt from it. This is all says on the front, but the back, we ain't gonna see it easily. Yeah, this year's TwitchCon shirt. Got it washed already, hehe. I had a blast. Well, hang on. There we go. Hold up. Technical difficulties. And we crashed. There we go. We're back. Cock bonk. Hey, at least it didn't show my face, right? Oh yeah, actually, speaking of which, I forgot to mention one thing about the meet and greet. While Joel wasn't there, there was Zen stream going around the convention, and she and Joel were chatting with a couple others I didn't recognize. So I actually got to kind of wave at Joel, be like, "Hey, hi, Joel!" But we were surrounded by a lot of people, so it's not like they'd be like, "Hey, I'm blah blah blah." That's how it was after trip. We all just crashed. It's true. Star did get to see my face in a picture. But it was a picture that D took that picture, right? Yeah. It might be wondering like, hey, Zep, why do you have these here? Well, you see, before the convention, Elith opened up her shop. They got these stickers made and all that. So I picked these up. Yeah, sure. And I was like, you know what? They so cute. Look at these cute stickers. She got cute stickers. Maybe that is one thing I do want to do, and maybe I'll look into it more soon. But I do want to open up a merch shop. Be like, hey, come buy stickers, T-shirts, bottle of Jack Daniels. Oh, okay, maybe not a bottle of Jack Daniels actually. Could you imagine though the price on that? God, I would not want to imagine that price on that. They were supposed to show you a picture. Show me a picture of you in return. I didn't get one. Ah, well. Just means I gotta go see you, or you gotta come see me. ZepCon! ZepFest! Coming, I don't know where. Oh, maybe I'll fly out here, I don't know. We'll figure it out, we got time. Soon TM. So, that's it. Now, I'm not done with stream yet. No. I want to save something for the end of the stream that I realized. Oh, now I realized as I was talking about it. There was one panel I went to. What was the name of that panel? Well, we held a friend con once everybody got vaxxed after lockdown. Yo! That's a great idea there. Gah. I don't miss lockdown at all. I miss the working from home part from lockdown, which was what made me want to get a remote job. 'Cause A, I was getting more shit done, and B, I was also able to just, like, chat with people. But, yeah. FriendCon! What's your FriendCons, friends? That's what PidPod is, basically. It's like, just friends getting together. It's FriendCon. Now, let's see if there's a feasible way I can do this. Give me a moment. Give me a moment, chat. Boom. Have Pokemon here in the meantime. Ah, let's try this Danny. You got set? Bye. Let me clean my desk up. God, I gotta find space for my plushes now. Whoop. Yeah, put my merch in there. Haha. Thank you. Definitely not you. Yeah. It's so good to see just some plushes with signatures on it. Friends, it's like, hey! Maybe blush. I don't know. Trying to clear some space. Oh! Shoot! I forgot to mention. One person had a bunch of these V cards. And Deer did the art for this one. Dio, being an absolute gentleman, went to go get this signed by Deer for me. Thank you, Dio. Another wonderful thing you've done. Alrighty, let me just get stuff in there. Let me just move Joel's ass. Whoop. Yeah, you can stack that up there. No big deal. Freaking love this thing. It's just banana shaped. I was just walking around with a banana hat and the guy was like, yo, that's awesome. Here, have this. God, I wish I knew how many guitar picks I've given out by now. I still have plenty left over, so hey, good reason for off. God, good thing I ordered plenty. I think I almost have enough space cleared off. Whew. Put my gamer sips away. Get this out of here. Alrighty. So, the reason I bring up the alternative controllers panel. For a little while I've been thinking like, yo, what if I just use something else as a different controller? And they had an alternative controller panel going on. Basically, instead of using the standard controller, so like, using, you know, a GameCube controller to play GameCube games. What if you use something else? Like, I don't know, say your hands, your feet. Somebody actually played something on an arcade stick with his feet. And he streams it too. Or maybe something like potatoes. Literally, one of the guys there made his controller out of potatoes. Multiple potatoes. And fortunately, there was this one guy at the convention. His name is Dr. Duke. He does have a doctorate, amazingly enough. Let me just stop there. Has stuff set up for MIDI. So he can play his MIDI saxophone and map controls to that. So I had this idea. And this is just an idea right now. This isn't going anywhere yet. I still need to do some testing and set up some software. But I have this synthesizer right here. Let's see here. 12, 24, 32, 33 key synthesizer here. Now, you know, it does typical synthesizer things like, yeah, you get to make custom sounds and all that. Let's see if I can show it off a little bit. Let's see if I can really show it off a bit, actually. Well, no, I gotta plug that in, but... Am I going to sweet dreams? No. Not quite. So... I can make all sorts of different sounds with this. All sorts of cool, whatever sounds. And, yeah, I can pass it through a typical quarter-inch jack to record and whatever. Nothing too out of the ordinary there. This also has MIDI input and output. With that said, remember how I was mentioning the guy that's like, hey, let me play my electric saxophone over MIDI to map that? Well, my idea is, what if I mapped some of these keys to some buttons on, let's say a Pokemon game run on a GBA emulator, for example. And okay, yeah, I can press whatever keys to move around a Pokemon and do stuff. But what if I also had it making music at the same time? 2 for 1. We meet the Pokemon music. So anything I'm playing on here, which, yeah, you're not going to hear anything right now, I haven't hooked it up. Anything I'm playing on here, you would hear as music. Or, you know, you'd hear those notes and all that. While I'm also controlling, you know, say so-and-so Pokemon. I know some MIDI software remap that Dr. Doot told me about, so I'm gonna try that out. 2 birds? It's a 2-in-1 thing. Combine the 2 together. Can't wait to do that. I mean, considering I have 33... Okay, yeah, you can't say the few here, but there's 33 keys on this. Considering I have 33 keys, I should be able to play quite a few games, as long as I can map it all through MIDI to it. So we'll see what silly nonsense we can come up with. I'm excited for that. But, yeah, that's something I got in mind. Let me just turn this off. 33 keys that don't open anything. What do you mean they don't know anything? They open up your soul. I mean, if I had, like, you know, a full 88 key setup, A, it'd be a lot bigger. B, I'd go crazy. C, well, there really isn't a C. Whoopsie. Man, excuse me. Oh boy, hang on. Start coughing up a bit. I gotta get some water in me again. There we go. Alrighty. So yeah, that's what I got in mind. Still. Fine, I'll do it again. So, again, something I still have to test out. Something that's still in the works. But it could happen. It could very well happen. So, give me some time, chat. Look forward to this. Look forward to another idea of mine. Who knows what sounds we got on here that I can make? Who knows what wonderful music we could come up with? Who knows what silly stuff we can do? Waiting for the slow, because... yeah, y'all probably can't see this screen all that well. But I've got 429 different programs on here, so different sounds. We can get a lot going. Am I going to use all 429 of them? No, there's like a good few on here I hate. So that's out the window. But it could happen. We could very well do this. I'm looking forward to it. I gotta do some testing. Might try and do a bit of testing after stream, actually. So hey, look forward to stuff. But that being said, that's really about all I had today for you. I wanted to yap about the trip, yap about some future plans, yap about info I'm gonna share around and all that. Hang on a second. Allergies wanted to kick up a bit there. Oh yeah, how you all doing? Did y'all miss me? I miss you all. I'm glad to be back to streaming. It was fun, to say the least. I had fun there. I will not say I didn't have fun. But I gotta be careful with that. But the best part about the con for me was meeting and seeing so many people for the first time in person. Or seeing again. Or just, you know, having a blast with people. It was the people that made it for me. The panels were very informative to go to as well. I did enjoy those panels. It was great to meet a few more folks. And hey, maybe they'll be able to reach out to me, because I did hand out quite a few business cards, to say the least. I don't even know how many I handed out. I mean, granted, I did want to, you know, hand out a good few to friends, because it's like, hey, I made these, I want you to have one. So, yeah. But, yeah, who knows? Maybe some people will reach out. I know I've got a couple folks I need to reach out to. And be like, hey, how you doing? How's it going? We'll see what happens. But, on that note, what else have I got going on this week? What else is going on in the world of Zep? Well, you know, I've got my schedule in Discord. Thursday, we got Crash Out Crew. That game looks so silly. Let me see if I can bring up a trailer of it, just because I want to show it all to you. Show it to y'all. Fish! Get your fishing in while you can! Whoop! Pause the music too. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Alright, full screen, let's bring up... Where is it? Where's my opera window? There's my opera window.
Okay, are we ready to clock in?
Honestly, I'm just having a good time.
Yeah.
I've clocked in.
I love you.
Do you have a forklift certification?
Do we get cancelled?
Oh my god, okay, send it.
Truck's here.
What do they want?
201 QE.
I have level 3.
Okay, I'm sending off truck A. Oh, you guys are both kiddies.
Yeah.
You will still give me a raise. I don't think I'm qualified to drive on this! Sorry. Sorry, my bad. Oh wait, there's stuff here. Okay, I broke the egg! Good job. The chickens are loose!
Guys, it's about to blow. Oh my god, the bees!
Oh, the bees!
Oh god, those bees!
4 mouse, black order.
Oh, I crashed out on the loading dock!
Oh, sorry.
I can't afford to lose this job, guys!
I can finally get forklift certified.
Always be deducted from your paycheck.
So yeah, that's what we got going on Thursday. Good few of us gonna do stuff for that. I'm excited for that. Supposedly the demo was gonna be done before I got back, but they actually extended it, I think partly because of TwitchCon and people were having such a blast with it. So the demo's still going on, fortunately. I want to play this so badly. So that's Thursday. Friday, we got Goblin Cleanup. I've been itching to try one of those cleanup games, and we did that demo of... I can't remember what that one was called. Whatever that game was called, we did that demo of it when Mona, Orion, Teebs, and myself got together for that. Silly nonsense. Bunch of demos. Saturday, we got Borderlands again. Sunday, I'm still debating. Actually, you know what? Let's get a poll going. Let's do a poll. Dude, a little 3-minute poll there. Chat, vote! Do the vote! Do the vote thing! Check your chat window! What game do we play Sunday? I am torn between either continuing with Donkey Kong Bonanza, because I'm loving that game. I'm having a blast with that game. Or, because I've been wanting to for a while, start a Pokemon Legends ZA. I've been so looking forward to both games. Well, I mean, I was looking forward to Bonanza, and then I was playing it, and I'm like, God, I gotta play this some more. And ZA, I've been looking forward to. I got my copy in, which, you know, y'all saw earlier. I got my copy in frickin' that one day. Thursday. I got it when I left for TwitchCon. So it's been waiting for a while. So ready to be played. And, ooh, I want it. I mean, I'm going to play them both on, well, I'm going to play it as well. Either game, both of those games, I'm going to play on stream. That's a guarantee. But when, that's the other story. That's the hard thing. There's not enough time in the day. Heck. Why can't there be more hours in the day? Oh well. We try. Hey, maybe one of these days, maybe in the future, I can actually just spend more time streaming. Have fun! And chatting with you all. And we get a big old group together. Let's say. Saying a good group already, because it's a fantastic group. Oh, ad break soon. I don't think so. No ad. No. Get snoozed. Out of here, ad. We'll do that later. Because I do want to see how this poll ends. But yeah, I gotta get a few things I'm looking forward to. Get your fishing in while you can. Looks like it's gonna be a bonanza on Sunday. I would love to also just show off this synth a bit more, but yeah, that's a future thing. Ooh, that's something I gotta figure out. Well, I can kind of just do that, just one-hand it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I got 5 fingers, I can get that. Yeah, I might be able to just do this one with one hand. We'll see. I gotta figure out the setup for that. That's something to figure out. That's a future set problem. I'm gonna make it a future set problem. Make him regret everything. Besides, how many times has Past Zemp? How many times has Past Zep done wacky things to me? A lot. How dare you, Past Zep? It's okay. Past Zep's pretty cool. He did set me up for a good few things, so I can't be too mad at him. Alrighty, we got our winner of the poll. Looks like we're doing some bonanza on Sunday. Yippee! Woo! Alrighty. So, on that note, how about you go find somebody to raid? I had a blast yapping with you all. It's been a wonderful day, wonderful night. I got some things to plan and plot out. We got stuff to get it going. So yeah. Who, though? Who? That's the other thing. Star! What's up, Star? Also, thank you for posting that raid message, Tsunami! Let me just make sure I got that handy. What do we got, Pester? Actually, I can get the music going again. Hot Rod needs me to yap for like 7 minutes? Oh, I know what Hot Rod's doing. I see now. Okay. Alright, well, I'm sure we could figure out something. I'm gonna get the music going again. I see what he's got in mind. 5 minutes and 29 seconds. You got it, Hot Rod. You got it. I do want to know, though, what in mind? What, though? What in particular? Besides, this gives me a chance to figure out who we're gonna go pester.
Well, if you Jesse collabs.
Actually, I got an idea who we're gonna go pester. Hot brown? Alrighty. Sounds mighty tasty. I've never made a hot brown before. What? I gotta look that up again. What all goes into a hot brown? It is a dish from Louisville. That I remember for sure. Hot brown, open-faced sandwich of turkey breast and bacon, covered in creamy Mornay sauce, and baked or broiled until the bread is crisp and the sauce begins to brown. Ooh. Mmm. Alrighty. You know what? No. I just gotta show it on here. The original hot brown. Alrighty. Let's get this brought up. Good old reliable all recipes. Wow, it's very zoomed in. I can't complain too much. I have what you recommend. A thick cut of maybe a sourdough bread? Ooh. I'll see what I can find for sourdough bread. Alrighty. Go. Yeah. Hot brown sandwich. broiled, open-faced turkey, bacon, tomato, and cheese sandwich. The recipe originally came from the Brown Hotel, Louisville, Kentucky.
I have alternated based on how I have charity at restaurants in Louisville.
This is a good way to use leftover turkey from Thanksgiving. Oh, the Brown Hotel has the original recipe? Well, shoot! Say no more! Boom. Perfect. I'll zoom in a bit. With so much to boast about, award-winning dining, breathtaking turn-of-the-century architecture, attentive, caring service, some may wonder, why the hot brown? Here's the history behind this now critically acclaimed dish. In the 1920s, the Brown Hotel drew over 1,200 guests each evening for its dinner dance. By the wee hours of the morning, guests would grow weary of dancing, make their way to the restaurant for a bite to eat. And there's that ad break it going. The hotel is beautiful. Ooh, let's go. Dancing and make their way to the restaurant for a bite to eat, sensing their desire for something more glamorous than traditional ham and eggs. Chef Fred Schmidt set out to create something new to tempt his guests' palates. His unique dish, an open-faced turkey sandwich with bacon and a delicate Mornay sauce. The Hot Brown was born! Available in our restaurants, bar, and through dining, Hot Brown continues, yeah. Okay, 2 ounces of butter, 2 ounces of all-purpose flour. They're measuring in ounces and not in tablespoons or teaspoons. Interesting, okay. 8 ounces of heavy cream, 8 ounces of whole milk. Oh, both of those. Half cup Pecorino Romano cheese, plus a tablespoon for garnish. Ooh. Nutmeg, salt and pepper. 14 ounces sliced roasted turkey breast, sliced thick. 4 slices of Texas toast. So hot rod. Any reason you're suggesting sourdough instead of Texas toast? Excuse me. 4 slices of crispy bacon, 2 Roma tomatoes sliced in half. Parmesan cheese, paprika, parsley. Okay. The bread was thin and small. Ah. That's weird because Texas toast is thick. Like. Huh. So melt butter, whiskey and flour. So we're making a roux. Okay. Continue to cook through for 2 minutes over medium low heat, stirring frequently. Whiskey and the heavy cream, the whole milk. In the roux, cook over medium heat until the cream begins to simmer, about 2 to 3 minutes. Alrighty. Remove sauce from heat and slowly whisk in Pecorino Romano cheese until the Mornay sauce is smooth. Oh. Add nutmeg, salt, and pepper to taste. Okay. Alright. For each hot brown, place 2 slices of toast with the crust cut off in an oven-safe dish. 1 slice is cut in half. Corns make 2 triangles, and the other slice is left in a square shape. Oh, interesting. Cover with 7 ounces of turkey. Take 2 halves of Roma tomato and 2 toast points, set them alongside the base of the turkey and toast. Pour 1/2 of Mornay sauce, completely cover the dish, sprinkle with additional Pecorino Romano cheese, place the entire dish under a broiler until cheese begins to brown and bubble. Remove from broiler, cross 2 pieces of crispy bacon on top, sprinkle with paprika and parsley, and serve immediately. Ooh. Sounded tasty. Mighty tasty there. Alright, alright. Let's see if we can get... How long is this one? Okay, quick little 4-minute view, no big deal.
For years, I was one
wow, that's potato quality.
to discover the country's greatest chowdown joints. But first, I'm gonna sample one of Louisville's greatest food legends and check out a joint that's as stimulating to the eye as it is to the taste buds. Louisville, Kentucky is a town that embraces tradition, and that tradition is
Hey, there it is!
from the best bats in baseball to the Brown Hotel and their signature sandwich, the Hot Brown. Since 1926, Louisville's claim to color
Yeehaw!
has been the Hot
Let me give that another go. Yeehaw! There we go.
Brown, an open-faced hot turkey sandwich served on Texas toast and topped with bacon and a savory Mornay sauce. And while you can get it all across town, locals say that no one does it better than the place that invented it, the Brown Hotel.
Head out Friday for
What is
lunch,
your favorite
yo.
element of the dish?
Mine has to be the turkey. It's really tender, it's nice and juicy, and it just works so well in the whole dish.
Now, have you had hot browns anywhere else in Louisville?
Yeah, and nothing compares. If you're gonna have a hot brown, you have to come to the Brown Hotel.
I'm at the Brown Hotel.
Yes.
Whoa.
I'm in luck. Big up. Only my luck at the track were that good. The legend began in 1926 when Chef Frederick Schmidt created the hot brown for weary ballroom dancers. This was meant as sort of late night drunk eats.
It was absorbing all that bourbon, so they can go to bed a little bit easy that way.
Well, how do we make the official original hot brown sandwich here at the Brown Hotel?
This
Well, we
is what I
start with
need.
Texas toast.
Chef Laurent cuts one slice into a square and another into two triangles.
We don't want the dry part. We want kind of the soft inside, soak up the morning. When you eat that bread, it's nice and tasty.
All right, now do we...
I'm gonna say, maybe it's just the video, but that Texas toast looks kind of thin for Texas toast.
break the turkey up by hand, or do we chop it up?
No, we break it by hand. We want to keep it as most natural as possible.
I love that. We add 2 wedges of beefsteak tomatoes and load the dish into
Oh,
the
this
oven.
picture's just on the
While
side,
it
okay.
cooks, we make the marvelous Mornay sauce. This is sauce de Mornay. It is the sauce that rocks the cradle. And it's the only one you'll ever need. So it starts like a bechamel sauce. So you have butter, you have flour, and then usually milk.
Correct. The little difference that we do here at the Brown Hotel is we eliminate the milk and the classic bechamel, and we do it strictly with cream.
Strictly with cream. Now, what kind of cheese are you going to use to
We're
actually
using
make
Pecorino Romano.
Pecorino Romano? It's an Italian cheese and it has an oddly sharp bite, so it's going to work with those big flavors of the bacon and that roasted turkey. Oh my gosh. My oh Mornay. We take the turkey out of the oven and ladle on a delicious blanket of Mornay.
Oh.
What do we add to this dish next?
We got some nice bacon. Oh.
We get to add bacon to it. We cross 2 slices of bacon, sprinkle on more cheese, and slide it into a broiler known as a salamander. Because we're using an earthenware crock, it's going to stay melty and juicy, and oh my God, put it in the damn salamander. Melty bliss is achieved, and the hot brown is complete.
God, I need that.
Oh my gosh, okay. Crispy bacon, roasted juicy turkey, melted cheese, the acidic burst of the tomato that cuts through it. It's superb. And the fact that
900 degrees
bread
cheese.
is both toasted and gets spongy, it soaks up all the flavor.
I don't have anything that's gonna get up that hot.
One of my favorite comfort foods in the world, right here in Louisville, Kentucky. Très, très bien, c'est parfait.
Merci.
Alrighty. Hot Rod, I am looking forward to that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna use a broiler. I at least have, technically, a couple of those. We got that though, we got this. Oh, Hot Rod, that looks so good. Man. I'm so excited to plan this out now. Plot it out, get it going. So you skip the tomato, huh? See, normally I'd skip the tomato, but since I got thrown into roast and under the broiler as well, I might add that, actually. Because, yeah, I don't care for raw tomato myself. I'm not a raw tomato fan at all. But I do like that. Yeah, raw tomato, yeah, I can't do raw tomato, but cooked tomato, I do like me some cooked tomato. Alrighty, let's get that ready to going. I'm gonna get that message handy again. Hey, from this not raw or just juice / soup you can do. Fair. But yeah, I got an idea. I got a good idea. I think I know who we're gonna raid out to tonight. Let's go raid out to D, shall we? See what nonsense she's up to. Which looks like she's doing some bacon, some Etsy stale stuffs. Let's get that going. But yeah, until next time, chat, I will see you all tomorrow, or Thursday, 2 days from now. Until then, I'll miss you all. You know where to find me. I got socials, I got Discord. You just gotta look down. But until next time, take care, everybody. Bye.